right, guys. Can you guys hear me? All right, guys. Welcome back to the channel. This is Mr. Node it all, and just wanted to get a little live action in tonight. If I can get the chat up here, I got it. I'm a little slow tonight, guys. I apologize for all you guys watching right now. I think it was even show that I'm live. If I did this right. All right, let's get a little link in. I think my video is unlisted or something. Oh, okay. All right, let's get some chain link in here. So as you can see, we plotted this exactly this channel. It kind of broke out of it today. Now we're just back testing the 50% retrace at around 359 here. Looks Rash. Thanks for joining us. Yeah, so Chainlink looks like it broke out of this channel, kind of back tested, and just kind of hanging around here right now. Bitcoin is Bitcoin's doing here. Have some bullish divergence on the 8-hour chart. We're going to look at the 4-hour and get a little bit clearer idea here. We're obviously near oversold on the RSI. See if we can draw some sort of channel here on Bitcoin. I guess you can't really draw a parallel channel. Kind of looks more like a descending, broadening wedge, or maybe a falling wedge pattern. You want the ETH, all right. You got ETH. 8,500. I don't know. 8,500 is how far. 275 is the next support, by the way. So you got support here at 275. We just touched it here the other day. And you got support at 250. Between 250 and 260, you have support. See if we can get a good channel on this. Hey, Crypto Soldier. All right, so we got ETH kind of kind of in this pattern. It's not really, it hasn't really formed like a certain pattern yet. It's kind of just bouncing around everywhere. But Bitcoin has formed some sort of falling wedge. I guess ETH kind of also forming a falling wedge pattern right now. So if we were to draw some targets on ETH, we could call this our swing high. And we could just say we bounced here at support, so hedge the wedge. Just take all this other stuff off. Yeah, so from top to bottom on this wedge is around 15%. So if we bust out of this wedge, the 4 hour, looks like we're sort of rejecting higher prices for right now, but kind of just trading in this range for now. So it really depends on what Bitcoin does, unfortunately. If Bitcoin decides to consolidate or stay in a range that it is right now, we obviously bounced off like 10,000 earlier today. So it's kind of just in between that, yeah, exactly. But I was saying before that on this wedge, if we were to break out of this wedge, we're looking from top to bottom here, we're looking at about a 20% move out of this wedge. So, you know, that puts you about right at the previous high around 364. So we'll just see how the pattern develops. I mean, obviously, like I said, it's going to really depend on what Bitcoin does. Let's look at the ETH-BTC pair, actually. So this is obviously a completely different chart versus USD. So yeah, this is also a big falling wedge. And I guess you could call it a descending triangle. That's up for debate. But versus BTC, this is kind of where we're at. Obviously, plenty of room for upside potential here. Does that answer your question, Arash088? What other coins did you guys want to look at? I know some of you guys are into the nodes. You can look at Dash. Look at Dash. Oh, the Dash USD. Take our swing high, our absolute swing high. I mean, I guess we can. That'd be insane. So yeah, our swing low is like right around 56 bucks. Dash obviously hasn't. What? Why is it so high? I know we're bullish in general, but when's the next big move? That's a great question. We should look at the BTC Coinbase chart and kind of get an idea of when the next move will be based on oscillators. So right now, we go to the 4-hour chart. You can kind of see the negative momentum is building, or it's kind of slowly actually weaning off. I mean, we bounced off, the 10,000 psychological support area. Let me fix my chart here a little bit. Yeah. I mean, obviously we have sharp. Yeah, I agree with Arash 088. I think we've already broken this 3-day support. I don't know if you guys can see that, or even the daily support we broke. Also on the BTC futures chart, we can get an idea of the current price action too. See, we've actually closed below support here, so that's bearish. I mean, we're definitely going to fill this gap here at 10,000 if we haven't already, and then you can see these gaps down here that also need to be filled at around 8,600, 8,500, which would put us right back at the 20-day moving average, confluent with the 50-day. So I think there's obviously a greater chance we have more downside potential here, especially on the daily. We're trending downward on the daily RSI right now too. So I think we're going to bounce around for a while. We might even bounce off this 9,800 support here, or 10,000. Obviously 10,000 support we've already bounced off of, but I think so we're not just going to go straight down, unfortunately. For some people that want this thing to go straight down. Does that answer your question, Crypto Soldier? I think we're looking for a solid retrace. We've had obviously a ridiculous parabolic move, and we've hit our golden retrace now. I think we're going to actually see a lot of these alts start their moves towards their common retrace areas. Like, let's take a look at EOS real quick. We can just kind of get an idea of what's happening here. I mean, EOS did hit the 50% retrace with around $9. So that's obviously a pretty weak retrace. Bitcoin hit the 618, which is the golden zone. I don't even think ETH even hit the 236 retrace yet. So I think ETH is going to be the next big mover, because it's obviously a top 2 currency, and I think a lot of capital is going to flow into ETH soon. But yeah, I mean, obviously we just got to kind of see how this market reacts to Bitcoin. Bitcoin's volatility right now, obviously, it's very volatile. So, any other coins you guys want to look at? From a technical standpoint, we can look at XLM. Short keys on XLM here. I feel like Kraken has the most data. Even. Yeah. All right. Is that a huge gap up? My God. Anyways, yeah. So XLM. Here's your XLM. Swing high to swing low. Yeah, we've just touched the 236. So, like I said, a lot of these, you can expect a lot of these projects to go anywhere from the 382 to the 618. Those are the golden. That's the golden ratio for retracing. When you come out of bear market, or even in a bear market, a common retrace. Like, price action can just reverse anywhere in there, just like Bitcoin did at the 618, the 14,000 area. And yeah, I mean, obviously there's a lot of upside potential on XLM. Had a nice little golden cross here. That happened on the end of May here. And now looks like it's just retesting the 200-day moving average. Kind of falling a little bit below it because of Bitcoin, I would say. But it looks like we're putting in higher lows, right? You see? You got a higher low here, higher low here. This kind of looks to me like an ascending triangle forming. Yeah. And so from the top to bottom, you're looking at about a 60% move out of this pattern for XLM. We'll look at ADA real quick. I like ADA and what it's doing right now. I mean, obviously it's taking a beating like all the altcoins are, but I think, like I said here, like I said earlier, as long as you're putting in higher lows, like you can see the trend here. We're putting in higher lows. So, I mean, obviously not making higher highs just yet, but just be patient. These coins have a very large supply, and it's going to take a lot of capital to pump these, and this pattern actually looks really similar to XLM. Kind of looks like it just had a golden cross here, and they actually just had a golden cross sooner than XLM. But let's take a look here. See, you can see the ascending triangle formed here also. This is getting tight, right? The range is getting tight, so it's probably going to break out soon once we get above here. Here are your targets on 88. Golden zone is up here, man. Golden zone is up here. So the golden zone is anywhere from 57 cents to $1, or roughly $1. Okay. Out of this wedge pattern, or out of this ascending triangle, whatever you want to call it. So, getting pretty tight. All right. NRG, that's that masternode, right? NRG. How you doing, Ace? Can you even look at NRG on TradingView? I don't know if we can look at it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, 88, anywhere in the 50 cent to $1 range is possible, just for a retrace. We do Nexo. I think we can do Nexo, yeah. What do we want to look at? Nexo USD. All right. I think I've already actually started doing this myself. So Nexo. Candles. All right. So Nexo. It looks like Nexo is in up. Try to find a pattern here we can kind of look at. It's kind of just in a channel, sort of in a range. Then just trading in a range. Yep, definitely an uptrend, obviously. Looks like it made kind of like a double bottom here, and it's putting in higher lows. I mean, we just crossed down on a 20-day, so I mean, obviously, looks like it's just sitting in support area right now. Okay, we haven't made any serious negative momentum yet for any bullish divergence, so it's probably just going to trade sideways. Looks like this is a daily chart. Go to a 4-hour and see. All right, so we actually do have some negative momentum building here. I would say 9.5 cents looks like a good area for Nexo. Hit the 50% retrace, so there's Nexo. I wanted to look at Maker, actually. I think Maker is going to be a really big deal. Nexo BTC. I think Huobi has the most volume. Nexo BTC looks like garbage. Yeah, I mean, big falling wedge or descending broadening wedge, whatever you want to call it. Here's your measured move on Nexo, like 50-something% versus BTC. So it actually looks pretty good versus BTC, or I mean, it looks terrible. It looks like it's about to break out of this channel that it's in. Maker. And you can just look at the Maker the next pair. So if you go from your swing high to your absolute swing low, you hit about a 50% retrace already, and kind of just trading in the 382 to 236 range. Yeah, I mean I think this is a great price. Honestly, 610 is a good price, I would say. I mean, we're just making higher lows, and we're in a huge ascending triangle formation here. And depending on how Bitcoin does, I think we got a good chance to break up here. Maybe in the next week or so, or next couple days. And this measured move is, yeah, 160% of this triangle. So that would put Maker around, you know, $2,000 a coin. All right, let's look at CoinMarketCap and see what other coins we can look at that are worth our time. Neo. Anyone proponent of Neo? Yeah, Maker, yeah, for sure, solid coin, man. I mean, obviously it's like the biggest decentralized finance token there is. I think Crypto Soldier wanted to look at OMG, so I'll take a look at OMG real quick. I'm not a big fan of OMG personally, but I know it's been around for a while. I mean, they're definitely a legitimate project. So let's take a look. Got the golden cross, so that's good. That's a good sign. Sure, we can do Augur. Here's OMG. The targets on OMG are Crypto Soldier anywhere in this range, $11 to $18 on OMG. Okay. Augur. Let's see. I guess First Finance. Wow. This thing got obliterated. It's completely oversold, by the way, versus BTC, so probably a buy. All right, let's do USD. USD pair. What do you think has the most? Bitfinex probably has the most data. Oh, Bittrex. Okay, yeah, Bittrex looks pretty good. All right, let's grab the swing high here. So yeah, Augur anywhere in the 87 to $136 range possible. Augur. We looked at Link briefly, right? But I want to take another look at Link because I know Ace was looking at it earlier. Yeah, man. I was trying to tell you guys that this wedge that it just broke out of is a serious one, man. You're talking about a 200% move out of this wedge. Yeah, 230% out of this. So that puts us at around $7.50. Yeah. Chain link for the win. We are completely overbought on every oscillator, I would say. I mean, the weekly. Look at this weekly chart, man. I mean, what the? Yeah, so got a huge buy in on the 4 hour here. I know you guys can't see my signals down here, but got a nice little bounce off the 618 retrace here, which was the $2.85 price range earlier today. Any of you guys want to see anything else? Ace, anything else? Arash, anything else? Crypto Soldier, anything else? No, I'm going to wrap up this stream. Just wanted to get you guys a little update. Porno. Oh, man. So we got also kind of falling wedge that we just broke out of on Chainlink here. You know, small little wedge. Bitcoin dominance is actually dropping. Wow. So that means alts should be pumping. Unless them, let's look, have a look. Yeah, every single alt is in the green right now. Ren, what's Ren? Never heard of that coin. Pundi X. Yeah. Let's take a look at Bitcoin real quick. You got any positive moment or any bullish divergence here that we can see? I don't think we have any just yet. We had some here. Let's go to the candles. We're getting rejected by the 9-day EMA right now. We need a close above, what is this, 11.6. If we get a close above 11.6, then we're definitely going to make some moves to the upside. So I think for now we're just going to kind of trade in this this little wedge that we're in and go from there, I guess. All right, guys. Thanks for watching and joining me, and I appreciate your guys' support. And we'll catch you next time. I got a nice little interview I did with VMC.ai coming up next. They are an STO that is in current raise, by the way. Make sure you guys check that out. Engine, yeah, Engine's a solid coin. Let's take a look at it. Oh, Enigma. Oh, Enigma, yeah. They also have, I believe, a masternode, right? Is that right? Yeah. Look at it versus USD. So we did get across, but looks like we're getting rejected now by the 50-day EMA. But kind of looks like just holding. We're building some bullish divergence here on the 4-hour chart, which is good. We are making higher lows in this area, which is also good. And as you can see, we were just kind of riding on this trend right now. You know. And here are your targets on Enigma. Okay. Looks like we've already hit the golden zone. Make sure this is the whole chart. But this isn't the whole chart. Wow. Okay. So I was fitting this from the wrong spot. So here's your swing high. Most concernable swing high. Okay. So targets on Enigma are anywhere in this 382 to 618 range. So anywhere from 350 to 350 to 550, I'd say. And looks like you're trying to hold right above all the EMAs here. You're almost getting your golden crosshair, okay, on Enigma. All right. Any other requests before I jump? Crypto Soldier, my pleasure, man. I love this stuff. So, anybody else? Any other requests before I jump? All right, guys. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the Discord, and maybe in the next video I'm going to put out. All right. Thanks, guys.